Hello everyone, and welcome into today's stream. For those of you guys who are new, hi, welcome in. My name is Kit, variety VTuber here on Twitch and YouTube, and today we are going to be playing some Genshin Impact because I have not played all day, and I've been really good because I almost played, and if I play during the day, I can't play during the stream because then I have nothing to do. But before I go into never-ending talking and all that fun jazziness, if you like anything about me, my streams, my conversation, I don't even know where I'm going with this, just any little thing, I'd appreciate if you could drop a follow. We are trying to reach 500 on YouTube and 150 on Twitch, and YouTube, drop a like as well. As usual, guys, give me a second or two to get everything together. I tried my hardest, like I really did try my hardest to be on time, and I was almost on time. Like I had my VTuber set up and everything, like I had the screen mirroring set up, VTuber set up, message my family, be like, hey, do not contact me right now. Now, whether or not they do that or not, we'll see. It's a gamble with them, especially with my mom. But the reason that I am like slightly late, this is not the latest I've been, which is pretty dang good in my standard. But the reason I'm just slightly late is because I was trying to make freaking hot chocolate, right? And I have like Swiss Miss, like, you know, like I have 3 different types of hot chocolate in my house, in my apartment, because it's cold. I always like to drink something like warm when it's cold, and it's like getting freaking cold, and it's disgusting. But oh, and hello, Trippy, welcome in. But yeah, so I was trying to get all that together, and the freaking Swiss Miss thing would not like break up, and like I had my milk already like heated up, so I was trying to like break up the chunks of my Swiss Miss, and it was just not happening. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I spent like 5 minutes trying to get it into like a good consistency, break it up, do all that fun jazziness, and so that's why I'm late today. But I did have everything set up. Like I was beyond surprised by myself. I keep surprising myself. But yeah, no, I'm not even kidding, guys. Like I 3 different types of hot chocolate. Like it depends how lazy I am or like how fancy I want to feel. So I have like the Starbucks Keurig ones, which are like they're not bad, but they're not good either, right? So I have those, and then I have the Swiss Miss package one, which is they're like consistent, they're consistently okay. And then I have the fancy schmancy one, the abuelita one, that like takes time for you to do the milk over the stove pot. You stir it, you get it melted, and it's that one, I swear, probably is crack from Mexico on there. It is so freaking good. I love it. That's just like a staple hallmark in my family during winter or whenever it's cold. It's abuelita that my mom will just like randomly put on there, and I freaking love it. So I'm gonna wait until my fiance's here for that because it takes a while, and then it's not worth it to get like you get the hot chocolate there, because it's that type of hot chocolate where if you let it cool down, like that's how you know it's legit. If it cools down, it gets that weird nasty film stuff, and one time I tried, whenever I was little, tried to like tough it out. It was horrible. That texture, that slimy texture, is just disgusting. I spat it out so quickly. But yeah, maybe like on Wednesday, because I got some good news. I mean, it's not good news because I still have to do like homework and crap, but because it's gonna snow in Texas on Tuesday, or like possibility of snow. I swear, if you say it's gonna snow, it's never gonna snow. But because of that possibility, they canceled my like in-person classes on Tuesday, so now I get to stay comfy cozy in here. Now whether or not they do like what do you call it, like the Zoom synchronous or asynchronous, that's a different story. But I don't have class tomorrow because it's Martin Luther King Day. Then I don't have class Tuesday, but then I have to go in Wednesday, and then I have a test on Monday. And hello Zoe, welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. Okay, hold on. This is where I need to do this. I need to make sure we got this. Yep. Let me double check. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, guys, hold on. Let me double check. And good thing I did. For Twitch, I have to move up just slightly to show my UID for Genshin. So if you guys did not realize, oh, and also if you're new, hi, welcome in. My name's Kit, variety VTuber here on Twitch and YouTube. But for those of you guys who did not know, or actually follow first. But if you don't know, if you play Genshin Impact, finally getting onto my sentence right, if you play Genshin Impact and you watch my stream on Twitch, only on Twitch, I don't think they have the rewards program on YouTube, but if you watch my stream on Twitch, you do get in-game rewards. I don't know what it will give. But let's see. Let me see it. Let me see what it gives you. So, oh, you get primos. You get primos if you watch my stream on Twitch. Or like any streamer, I believe, on the Genshin Impact category. So if that entices you to go to, in my opinion, the better streaming platform, I'm just slightly biased because you guys see everything instead of just a third of the screen. I highly recommend doing that. Was the gacha removed? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, hold on. No. No, it's not removed. It is not removed that I see. So, yeah. I did see that, and I kind of like checked a bit before stream whenever he sent that in Discord, because I was like, oh my gosh, like the gotcha cannot be removed because I I have it, right? I needed, well, one, I read it wrong. I read it wrong, and I thought Genshin itself was removed because of like this whole TikTok ban. And I was like, damn it, no, Genshin cannot be removed because I was gonna stream that today, and I was like, do not mess up my streaming plans because then I have to scramble and find a new game and all that other fun stuff. And so I kind of freaked out before stream, but then I saw it and it was good. So yeah, we're good here. But I don't know. I don't know if it shows you that whenever you try to let me figure out what I'm trying to say. Whenever you try to actually pull, I'm not gonna try to pull. I mean, I don't care. I think the next, ooh, who's on the next banner? Have they like set that yet? Let's see. Is it under notices? I don't know if they put the banners up yet, but what I remember, I wasn't like super excited about the next ones. So I'm probably just gonna save up, especially if Cappuccino is gonna be on a banner eventually. They hint at that, but at the same time, I'm like, would they actually put them? So yeah, I'm gonna hold off on pooling. I don't know. I have the opinion, for me, it doesn't matter if I have like C1, C2. I'm not gonna grind and like spend all my primos to get like a C6 Mavwika or Sitlali. My theory, or not my theory, but my mentality is that they're freaking Pokemon and I'm gonna collect them all. So I'd rather just have one copy of each and like save up for the next banner than have like 5 copies of one. But I'm not sweaty. I do not play this game for combat, so that's why I'm okay with that reasoning, because I just like it. I like it for the hot guys and the pretty girls, and I'm pretty sure that's what like at least like 70% of people play this game for. I know when my fiance played it, he played it because he liked the combat mechanisms, although he is like officially done with Genshin, never gonna touch a Hoyoverse game again. He says that, but then he always downloads. I always laugh because every single big update, he always downloads just to see what he's missing out. He tries to wish with the 300 primos that they give, and then he immediately deletes it. Or whenever, because my permanent life hack for Hoyo is whenever they do have those events, like the web events where they're like, oh, get someone who hasn't logged in for 14 days to log in and do all this fun stuff, and you get primos. I deadass turned to him and I'm like, you're gonna do this. If you actually care about me, you're gonna do this. And I enjoy him, obviously. I'm engaged to him, but I like the fact that even though that he is officially done with Genshin and Hoyo, he does like he still takes me to do a bunch of like Genshin stuff. So like Happy Lemon, they did that whole like boba tea thing, which I'm still pissed off about the Happy Lemon thing, because they did a freaking boba collab without Ayato. Like, please tell me why they had a boba tea collaboration with Jean and freaking Klee. Like, they're not even that popular anymore. Like, get my husband Ayato Kamisato on there. But that, I'm gonna digress from that, because I would have dropped my money. You guys have no idea. I would have like I would have taken out another loan, like student loan, be like, oh my gosh, I need textbook, and you would have seen me walk out with every single Ayato merch. But besides the point, what I was just saying is that I appreciate that even though he's done with Hoyo, he'll still actively like take me to do all the Hoyo stuff. So like whenever they did their McDonald's collab, I don't eat apple pies. I'm sorry, guys. It's like I can eat one bite and I'm like, yeah, it tastes good, but not after two, it's a texture thing for me. So he ate both apple pies that I made him buy. That way I could keep one side of Beto, one side of Kazuha, and so I could get like the name tag and the glider there. Same thing with Happy Lemon. I really wanted to go there because of the Doroko, what is it? The cup sleeve. For once, I'm actually glad you guys cannot see my hand movements because it wasn't the best movement to describe a cup sleeve, but yeah, I got the Doroko cup sleeve because I absolutely love it. Have I taken it out yet? No, because I haven't gotten like coffee to take out and stuff, but it's sitting nice and pretty next to my Pikachu one that I got from the Pokemon Cafe whenever I did go to Japan. And I think that's going to be like my new obsession. It's just getting cup sleeves. But yeah. All that to say, I don't even know where I was going with this. But yeah. I think it's mostly to say that I would simp for like anything Genshin. And I know it. I do have like, apparently Genshin has like these manga. I don't even know like what to describe them because they're like magazines or like actual manga, but I bought like the two that they have that are sold in like Japanese bookstores. Where did we go? I think we went to like Book Off or something. No, it was Animate. That's where we went to. So we went to that and I bought two of them, and that's where I was the happiest because they actually had Ayato Kamisato merch. So like the two figures that I have, actually no lies. One of the figures that I have in my PC is from there, right? And then the other is from like a Korean store question mark. But I got other merch. That was him. I got both Mavika and Sitlali as free to play. Ooh, nice. Congrats. That's actually really cool. Yeah. I try to be as free to play as possible. Oh, damn it. I meant to get the stone from the other place, but I try to be as free to play as possible. I say that, but I like to treat myself to the battle pass whenever I finish it because like I say it's not that often. Then I looked at Ayato's sword and freaking Alhaitham and Nouvelette's weapon are from the battle pass, but to be fair, I have been playing Genshin for years, and for me to only have spent maybe like $50-$60 isn't that bad. It's not that bad. I say that, but let's call it 100 because I remember 102 years is not that bad. But I know most of the money went to because I think my fiance spent $20 to get me Aito whenever he first came out because I had lost my 50-50, but that's actually pretty good that you got Mavuga and Sidlali. I meant to stream whenever I pulled for them, and I should have because it would have been peak content for me because we all know my gambling and my luck with gambling is very bad. But I had lost my 50-50 for Mavuika, and then oh no. I wasn't guaranteed it, and I thought I lost my 50-50 because I didn't see the new animation that they have whenever you do win the 50-50, you know, the fancy one that's like, right? So I thought I lost it, and I saw like pyro stuff. So I thought I got freaking D-Luke again, and like, knock on wood, I have not got Chi-Chi'd in my account yet, but that can change. I have gotten Kuching, I have gotten D-Luke has been the one that's been appearing mostly whenever I lose my 50-50 now, but I have not gotten Chi-Chi yet. So I thought I got freaking D-Luke again because he was the last one I lost my 50-50 on. But then I was surprised. I was surprised that I got Mavuika. And then I was like, okay, we're going to get the Cryo Granny. And that one, I definitely was not guaranteed that. But then we got Cryo Granny because that one, she was my priority, guys, because I've been seeing so many videos about like how Hueyo hates cryo characters and stuff. I mean, look at Risley. That glorious man still has not gotten a rerun, and that's why I'm kind of happy that I lost my pool to Nouvelette. That way I could get Risley. So then I was like, yeah, I need to get the Cryo Granny because next thing you know, it's gonna be like another Shenhe. We're not gonna see her ever again. Maybe when Celestia like falls down, or we do like a full war with Celestia, then like that's when all the cryo stuff will like pop out. Ooh, or oh my gosh, isn't Snezhnaya the Cryo Archon's domain? What if Hoyo's just like secretly saving them just for that region? That way it's just all cryo banners, because that would make sense, but it probably isn't that. Yeah, but then I got her and I was very, very excited. Will you pull for Arlecchino? She is getting a event weapon. Ooh, no. So I won't be pulling. I do have her, and do not get mad. I know, I think it was, no, it wasn't Trivy. Someone said that it was a disappointment that I had her at level 40. I still have her at level 40, guys. I will get to leveling her up. I just don't like how her boss is locked behind a quest. I thought they had gotten rid of that. But, yeah, no, I'm not going to pull for her. I already have her. But if she does have, an event weapon coming out, that's what I need, because the one I have on her now, it's not the best. It's the one that you get on the monthly shop that's there. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. So, but if they come out with a better weapon, that'd be great. But the one I'm trying to work on right now, building her up. I mean, I got Seed Lally kind of built up. I think I got her for the most part. Her elemental mastery should be above 1,000, I believe. I actually don't know. That's why I say I believe. So it should be 1,000. I have her at like 750, so I need her to go up a bit more. Also, oh, I do have the weapon, and I have not leveled it up all the way. But I was working on her talents, because I kind of forget talents and weapons are a thing. So I'm not gonna lie, a while back I was trying to figure out why this one character that I had built up, they had gotten really good like artifacts. I had leveled up their talent. Please tell me why I forgot their weapon existed. So this character had a 1-star weapon, like the basic one that they had out, and I was like, wow, my fiance's never been so disappointed in me, because like I tell you guys, if you've been here for a while, you know he is a sweaty player. I say it all the time, and he is sweat beyond sweat. If you are watching, I do like you, but you're sweat beyond sweat. Oh crap. I didn't, oh man, crap. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't know. Ooh, I got it wrong. I've never gotten it wrong, but I didn't pay attention. So he was very disappointed, because he likes optimizing all of their stats. The grinding that he's done with Weathering Waves alone is crazy. So he's just always disappointed that I do that. Oh, and hello, Zach. How are you? I hope you're doing well. For some reason, my my chat decided not to go down further, so I cannot see anything. But luckily for me, I have a backup. I got smart, because I knew how YouTube, or not YouTube, how Genshin works whenever I stream. So now if I see stuff like popping up, I can just do this. I can look at my laptop, and I have it open on my business account, because I'm fancy like that. So let me actually do dual screen for that. That way I could look at both of the chats. Let me see. Ooh, oh, does it not show me chat anymore? Damn, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's doing it. Okay, it fixed itself. That works for me better. But I'm doing good, Zach. I'm doing good. I have hot chocolate that I've been staring at, I'm not gonna lie, for quite a while, because it's just been sitting on my desk, and I have it for stream so I could be like comfy cozy, because it's cold as heck outside. I'm not a fan of it. And then I have 2 Girl Scout cookies next to me for comfort food as well. Will I ever touch them during stream? We will see, because I'm not going to provide chewing ASMR. I feel uncomfortable doing that. But how are you guys? If you are new, hi, welcome in. My name's Kit, Variety VTuber here on Twitch and YouTube, and I am streaming on both at the same time, so I swear I'm not crazy. But if you like my never-ending talking, whatever, VTuber, all that other fun jazzy stuff, I'd recommend dropping a follow. We are trying to reach 500 on YouTube, 150 on Twitch, and obviously we are playing Genshin Impact. If you don't know what it is, congrats for having a social life. But yeah, we're just doing dailies. We're gonna do that fighting combat event, even though I hate it, and do that. And hello, Life with Maya, welcome in. I hope you're doing great today. I don't even know where I was going with that, but welcome in. And hello, I do random stuff. Welcome in too. I hope you're having a lovely night. Wow, look at me actually getting that one down. I'm sorry, Life with Maya. I actually butchered your welcome in message. But it's okay. It's the thought that counts, I think. And hello, Rins. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. It's so cold. My girlfriend stole all of my hoodies and my winter coat. Dang. No, I can't blame her. I was bundled up nice and cozy when I was eating dinner. It was like literally right before stream, and so I had made grilled cheese. I guess it's still not grilled cheese because I add like meats in there. I added ham and then I added turkey. So I guess I had this whole discussion the other day. So I guess it's more of a panini. So I had a panini, and then I had to de-thaw this turkey soup that I had made. So I had to de-thaw it, and oh my gosh, guys, it took 10 minutes for me to like fully de-thaw it, put it in a bowl, heat it up more, which was crazy, but it was also my fault. I forgot to put it in the fridge. So I ate that, and it was like nice and cozy. And oh, I am a sucker for grilled cheese. I'm telling you guys, during the winter, during the months of December to maybe like mid-February, especially in Texas when it actually decides to have a winter, then that is when I just basically live off of soup and grilled cheese. And I think my fiance is super happy about it because that's the cheapest groceries will ever be, because like it's not that expensive. But that's what I got. And then I really wanted some peppermint mocha or like a nice coffee, but I was also too lazy to drive anywhere because one, I had just finished running with my dog, and where I'm at, it's like 41 degrees, but it feels like 34, which is again disgusting. I hate the cold. I'd rather it be like hotter than the devil's crack than like freezing cold in the North Pole. I hate it. But so I went running because I had like this whole inner debate whenever I was sitting down doing flashcards trying to study for like my test that's coming up in a week. And so while I was studying, I was like, oh, should I like just run on the treadmill? Should I just not? Should I take her out, come back in, run after stream? What should I do? And then like I remembered that she was being a little butthole. My dog has had such an attitude today. So she was just like throwing fits. So I was like, okay, I'm going to take you out, whatever. And then, so I did. I went running and I ran like shy under 2 miles and 3/4. I don't know why I took this whole route on how to like describe it. I ran 2.69 miles, right? Nice. I know. But, I did that outside, and I am dreading the Tuesday one because the Tuesday one I have to run on a treadmill, and I'd rather run outside than on a treadmill because in the treadmill I feel like I'm going crazy because I'm looking at the same scenery, and then I just get like, I get so tired. I'm like, oh, when is this gonna be done? So yeah, that one's gonna be great because that one is I think it's 3-6-6-3 for running because it's an interval stuff. And so I like me and my fiance and my dog, obviously, because I have to take her out. We're trying to train for an eventual 10K, right? We're about almost at a 5K right now, so we're trying to train for a 10K eventually along the road. So yeah, it's like difficult. Anyway, all that to say is I was debating with myself. Then I ran, and then like the air was crisp, guys. Oh my gosh, like. I wasn't even tired from like my legs or anything. It was like the cold air going in because granted it was nice. It was nice for a solid week between like the other freezer temperature that was like 2 weeks ago and this one. It was pretty nice. So I had gotten used to that, and now it was like back, and I had like 2 layers on, even though I swear it probably wasn't meant to be 2 layers. But you know what? I've already like told myself that if I am not cold, that doesn't mean it's not cold outside. That means I actually dressed appropriately, because I used to be like, oh, it's not that cold, then take off some layers and then like suffer the whole day. So I stopped doing that. But yeah, and then like anyways, that was to say I ran, I ate. I've been watching the time I got reincarnated as a slime, and I'm not gonna lie, I did a lot of that instead of studying, which I mean I really shouldn't have. I really should not have been doing that, but it was getting to the good. It was getting to the good part of it. So like essentially it was the part where they're going to like a war. I'm not going to spoil it for you guys, but they're having a war. That's all I'm going to say. And so it was that part, and I could not stop because each episode was really good, and I forgot. Like I kind of forgot what had happened during that arc, because it's been what, like a year or so since I've seen it. So I was like binging that, and then I decided to be like productive for all of an hour, and then now we're here, which is a different type of productivity. So I'm not gonna lie about that. That's how I feel good about myself, is that I'm being productive in one of my hobbies, which is streaming. But did I do a lot of school stuff? No. But if my mom asks, yes, and that's why I could not talk to anyone. Also, let me catch up. Let me catch up because I know I miss stuff. Because I don't shut up. So let me do this. Sorry, I'm like looking at my laptop because I have that, so in case something messes up with my chat and stuff, I could. Oh, I got 3 of them. I didn't even realize that. It's projected to be 17 degrees tomorrow. Dang, that's disgusting. I'm actually going to have to take my coat back. Hey, at least with the cold, you can bundle up. With extreme heat, you just suffer. I was born in extreme heat. I know how to deal with it. So I rather have an extreme heat than the cold, because after a while, I don't like being bundled up, because then I feel like that little kid from A Christmas Story that looks like a tick that's about to pop, and I don't like that. My friend from Wisconsin said it was going to be negative 34 degrees tomorrow. Well, I mean, I I can't be surprised. They're the ones who chose to live in Wisconsin and suffer that horrible weather. Like, what does Wisconsin have besides cheese? The event polearm has base attack of 565 and 30 ER, and after using elemental skill, it gives 40% attack bonus and 10% movement speed. Ooh, okay, that's fancy. Oh, geodam. Actually, I don't know. Geodamage, I was like, that could be good, but I no, because it has elemental mastery and recharge, and none of the Geo characters need that. Um, I can't move my arms. Yeah, that's what I'm reminded of, and that's why I hate it. I have this like Levi's jean jacket that's like I bought. Ooh, I can't remember when I bought it, but I remember it was whenever I was in undergrad, right? Um, and it was like, I say it was an investment. It was $150 jacket, but it was discounted, so that means it was worth more. I just bought it on sale, and you guys know I can't pass up a sale. But the best $150 I ever spent. Like, usually that's the only jacket I have to wear, and it keeps me nice warm. It has like this fuzzy part that keeps my neck and ears warm. It's amazing. I love that jacket. I freaking, oh, I love it so much. Which, I mean, we were talking, I was talking about it with my friends, because we were in one of our classes, like, we were talking about PETA, because we were talking about the difference between animal welfare and animal rights, and like we were all laughing at PETA, because PETA's PETA. Let's be honest, like, what do they actually do that's good? Like, so we were all laughing because one of like our prompts for participation was naming businesses that got on their naughty list, right? And like, who isn't on there? But I was telling them about the KFC one. I think it was KFC. So you guys don't know. Essentially, like, most of PETA stuff is like naked women, because obviously naked women get a lot of attention. So they went to a KFC, and they were like naked, and they put themselves in cages. And like, my friends didn't believe me, and I was like, yeah, they did that. But all that, my jacket was brought up because I had it, and we were talking about Levi's, and apparently they threw a whole like protest because they were like claiming that a bunch of cattle were like slaughtered, whatever, you know, like taken there. And they were saying that they waste a whole bunch of cattle on the leather patch on Levi's. Guys, Levi's patch isn't leather at all. It is not leather, so that's why we're laughing at it. Yeah, naked women for PETA. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm not even kidding, guys. They did, like, obviously the ones that are like, some of their protests are kind of valid, like, you know, don't over slaughter for like use of skin, like exotic skins and stuff. But even with that protest, there was naked women with animal prints on them. But just a reminder, PETA thinks that we don't have the right to own pets. That's great, because like, they're something else. We have a whole joke about them. They love our school. They don't like any veterinary school, because they don't think that we should own pets, and that pets should be like free and doing their own thing. So like, they actually steal, like, some of their members actually steal pets that are like, if they accidentally get out or stuff, they steal them and like set them free in the wild without returning them to their owners, which is crazy. That's actually crazy. I'm gonna do some googling. Do it. Like, we had a whole class discussion about this. You should read some of the protests they do with vet schools. It's pretty great. What the heck? I was scrolling and I hear naked women is the first words. Yeah, that's the greatest first words to say. Naked women. Maybe if I say it, maybe if I say it enough times, like, I will get the little gremlins to come out. Actually, no, I don't think I want those trolls in my stream. I think they're horrible. They're so hard to manage, and like some of them, they're so hard to ignore when they write dumb comments. But sometimes I have to. But I don't know. Sometimes I want to put them in their place too. I feel like PETA has actually ruined any animal rights activists. Yeah, they started off with a good mission, then they got derailed because a bunch of people just started joining, and then they have their own agendas and stuff. But I don't know a lot about it still, but my professor is essentially saying, if you're going to support something with animals, support animal welfare over animal rights, because animal rights, it's essentially like guardianship, which can mean people can have your dog sue you. Like, that's it. We went on a whole thing. I'm still not like fully educated about this, so do your research, do all that. But like, a lot of animal rights groups, they want like full autonomy of animals. So like, you are not their owner, they are like a part of it, you're just looking over them type of deal. And so like, essentially, if that were to happen, your animal can sue you in a way, like someone could be a proxy for them. But like, animal welfare is making sure they're comfortable, making sure they have a good life, you're providing them with all their necessary stuff like food, medicine stuff, that you're not abusing them, obviously. So we went on this whole thing. Like I said, I don't have 100% of the facts because I'm not gonna lie. It was during our blow-off class, so I had other stuff to study, like large animal anatomy, versus listening to this professor go on her whole rant about that, because it was mostly just her rant and her view about it. So yeah, it's great. They must really hate rehab centers for animals. Well, we did learn that they refused to save cattle whenever the floods in, I think it was Virginia, I think. They refused to save cattle because they didn't want them to go back into the hands of producers and be produced for meat, so they just killed them or they left them to die, and then they just like washed up. If you want to look it up, you guys do your own research, you form your own opinions. I'm not gonna sway you like that. But also, did anyone join Red Note? I'm telling you, I keep seeing more and more people, and it's the same thing over and over again about people saying goodbye to their Chinese spy through TikTok. But then apparently, TikTok is back? ? I have no idea, but I know someone who is like a content creator on like the country, like the yeehaw side, because I went to undergrad with her. I was in horse judging with her. Yes, horse judging is a thing. If you don't know, that's a different story. But she's like, she does a lot of yeehaw, like positive agriculture thing, and like some of her own like personal views. Obviously you can't escape that, but she was like, she posted on TikTok, and she posted on Instagram that she was able to post on TikTok today, and I was like, what the heck, I thought it was gone, but apparently it's not. The Stop the Oil activist groups are both ruining the entire activism stick by doing really bad thing. Ooh, I haven't heard about that one. That's good. I'm honestly I'm entertained now by listening to what you're saying versus watching the stream at the moment. Yeah, I mean, that's valid. That's, to be fair, I've been told I'm just a podcast with, ooh, oh my gosh, maybe that's how I should advertise my streams, guys, that the games are essentially the Subway Surfers for people who are like, no offense to anyone watching, you guys are all great and special in your own way, but to the brain rot people who can't focus, what if Genshin's just that for them? And I just have it here. That would be great. But yeah, I'm making popcorn now. Dang, that sounds nice. Popcorn sounds nice, especially I've been craving cheese popcorn. Like, cheese popcorn, ooh, that is like one of my weakness. I usually do not like a lot of snacks that are salty. I like the subtle sweetness, because like the oh my gosh, hold on, give me a second to think of my words. The Girl Scout cookies, like I tell you guys, oh wow, that's cute. That's cute. Didn't even do his skill, but the Girl Scout cookies I have, I tell you guys, I like subtle sweetness. So the ones I have aren't like too sweet, because I was telling my professor who was selling them for her daughter that I like these. I like the peanut butter ones. I have like maybe 1, 2 maybe. This one, the new one that they have, I do not know what it's called. I threw out all the packaging and put them in my own container, but it's like a brownie with caramel in the center and like chocolate drizzle. I don't know. If any of you guys are Girl Scout cookie experts, please tell me. I need to know the name of that. Or I could find out when I inevitably buy another box, but I have that one. I have the tag-alongs because I grew up with a Superior baker. I'm sorry to anyone who has them as peanut butter patties. That's a dumb name. Tagalongs is the correct name. And then I have Thin Mints that are sitting in my freezer waiting till I get ice cream, because if you have not tried frozen Thin Mints, go do it. Go enrich your life. It is amazing. It is like the most toothpaste beyond toothpaste flavoring, and oh, chef's kiss. I love it. It is beyond minty. It like, Anyway, all that to say is, whenever I told her that the type of Girl Scout cookies I got, I was like, yeah, I like desserts that I don't feel like whenever I bite into them that I'm getting like diabetes from it. And she has never heard, she said she has never heard that phrase ever. And I was like, how have you not heard it? Because to me, that is a normal phrase. I say that a lot. And she was like, that is not a normal phrase to say. And I was like, whoops, sorry. Also, hold on, let me catch up, because I know I missed some stuff. Let's see. I'm making popcorn. Can you talk in a monotone AI voice? I don't know. Give me a second, because I have a lot of expression. I have to make it through my voice, since you guys can't see my hands, my Italian hands, when I emphasize stuff. So I have to say it with my voice, but I'll try in a second. Subway Surfer stream when? Subway Surfer stream now? That's what Genshin is? Hold on. Give me a second. Let me do this. If you are on YouTube, I'm so sorry if I can't see your chat right now. Okay, hold on. God, I'm so slow typing. That TikTok conversation feels like 5 minutes ago. No, I just talk fast. To be fair, I talk fast. So, I love how Kit always misses the context. No, I know what the context is. My brain will catch up with the context. I know you do the AI voice when they're like, Reddit post, I 21M and my girlfriend, I was going to say 16. No, that's the, no, not 16. We'll say 19 female, are about to go on a vacation and stuff. Yes, I know the context where they talk like that. Let me not get myself in trouble with that scenario. To be clear, that I have it on permanent, at least on YouTube side, permanent. I was not supporting that type of relationship. But some vendors brought in Thin Mints to our office, but they were like chocolate balls, like kind of like Whoppers. They were so, wait, what? No, that's horrible. If it's not Thin Mints, I don't want it. Like, oh, whenever Dairy Queen, if you guys are in the part of the US where Dairy Queen does not sell ice cream right now, sucks to suck. You guys are missing out, because Dairy Queen had, I will eventually get to the Thin Mints thing I was on, but let me tell you that their Christmas flavor was peppermint hot chocolate, and oh my gosh, their peppermint hot chocolate blizzard was so freaking good. Like, Dairy Queen is not around really. Well, it is. It's like 10 minutes away. I'm just lazy to drive. But I made my parents and I made my sister drive me to Dairy Queen so I can have it at least 3 times. That thing is like freaking good. Like, I actually do think that has crack too. Just like Abuelita hot chocolate. That one has crack in it. But where am I going with this conversation? Oh, yeah. Dairy Queen, the Thin Mints, the mint chocolate Thin Mints are the Thin Mint Blizzard. Gosh, I think I had a stroke whenever I was saying that. Is so freaking good. Like, I have it. I know it's mostly, I think it's mostly a summer flavor. So I used to have it all the time, but like I said, now Dairy Queen is about 10 minutes away and I have to drive to it, so I don't eat Dairy Queen a lot. Now, if it's my parents driving me, because it's very easy to convince my parents to get me Dairy Queen, because I'm like, hey, you know what we should do? And they're like, okay, let's go. My fiance, whenever I say that, he's just like, oh God, what are you going to say now? He'll still take me. He's just very disappointed. But yeah. Maybe I can convince him next time to take me to Dairy Queen and see what flavors they have. I deadass once convinced him, though, to take me there. And we just went in, bought a random ass ice cream cake, like an Oreo Blizzard ice cream cake, and then we took it home. And we had that thing sitting in our fridge for 2 weeks. Or not in our fridge, in our freezer. But we had that, and it was the most random thing I've, like, convinced him to buy from there. Because I'm like, you know what I'm craving? Ice cream cake. And I was like, we should just do it. I think it's like $20-$30, and it'd be like 20 25 maybe, so it wasn't that bad, and it lasted like 2.5 weeks. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I ate most of it. I think he had all of like 2 slices and I had most of it, because with sweets I really cannot help myself. I'm like a black hole with sweets. Like, they will, if I don't control myself, they will be gone right there and then, and it's crazy. Like, I actually can't. I scared my coworkers because one time they had fried Oreos, and they were like, oh yeah, you can have the rest. There's like 3 or 4 of them. They blinked and they were gone. They were like, oh my gosh, because usually I don't eat a lot, but when it comes to like sweets that I absolutely love. Hi Grimluck, welcome in.
Join the cozy corner.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate it. And hi, welcome in. How's your day going? But I'm gonna continue with my rambling. Where was I going with anything? Oh yeah, black hole, me eating sweets that I actually enjoy. So a lot of Oreo stuff and sushi. If you guys want to be like fully terrified and disgusted by me, take me to a revolving sushi plate where it's like not all that you can eat, but pretty much all you can eat. Like, you obviously have to pay for everything. We had a contest because we went out to eat as like, I think there was like 5 or 6 of us. We went out to eat, and then we had a contest, and there was like whoever lost had to pay for the winner's food. And I'm not gonna kid you guys. I ate about 18 plates that day because I was like, shoot, if it's not on me, I will eat it. Because if it's on me, I will like eat maybe like 15 max, because that's $45 in the States. But I think I usually try to do between 15, because that's when you get the little gachapon thing that comes out. So I ate about like 18, but to be fair, each little plate has about 2 or 4, depending on what I get, little pieces of sushi. So you do the math. I think on average I got like 2 of the 4 plate ones, so that's like 8. It's at least 4. We'll do that, but I definitely do that. Eat a lot. My poor fiance, whenever I finished school, like last semester. Oh, this isn't even out. Thank God. I mean, dang. Wow, I can't do the combat event. Oh, well. But yeah, no, whenever I finished my finals last semester, he took me to that same place, and he was like, do not worry about the price. About the price. And I like double triple checked with him, and I was like, are you sure? I think we walked out and he paid like $70. And the majority of that was me. Are you doing anything for Chinese New Year's? No, I actually don't know when Chinese New Year's is. I know it's Year of the Snake. I keep up with what animal it is the year. So I know it's Year of the Snake. And then I was going and I was trying to see how lucky my birthday was this year, which I'm top 60, I think, in birthdays. So I was very happy about that. So they had all that. They sort birthdays by the luckiest, with obviously 365 being the most unlucky. And so I looked at that. I looked at Year of the Dragon, Year of the Snake, and then I was also like looking at, because there's this one Chinese Instagrammer. Well, I guess she's like TikToker too, but she does like what what is your predicted outcome depending on what year you were born. And so I'm year of the rabbit, right? I'm 1999, year of the rabbit. And so they were saying, oh yeah, like you'll be good with, I think it said with school, which I need that for school, because I have not found anything to do, any like motivation to do anything. So I definitely need that. And I also looked at, because everything now, oh no, sir, we are not doing osmanthus wine right now, but everything right now is like on my feed is like just making fun of the fact TikTok is shutting down, and then everyone going to Red Note, which, oh crap, I was gonna show off saying that I knew the name of it now. I think it's Xiao Hong Shu. Do not quote me. I tried to remember so hard for stream today because I've been trying to say the actual name of it for the past like 2 days. And so that's what my feed's about, like everyone like making fun of the Chinese spies, saying goodbye to them, going over to Red Note. And then so now on Red Note, I'm not on it, but they are making fun of all the Year of the Snake decorations. Because there are some really crappy ones apparently, and so they are making fun of all the really crappy ones. They're like, this one looks like a worm, this one looks like a snail without a shell. So I've been getting a lot of that Chinese New Year's wise. But no, I actually don't know what people like, what they would do on Chinese New Year's. Isn't that with the red envelope, right? Yes, question mark. Do not quote me because I actually do not know. Really, the only reason I know anything about the zodiac is because of the Chinese buffets I would go to whenever I was little. If you guys remember, you know, like the chain restaurants, I actually don't know if it's chain. It's like, I think whatever I went to was called like Lotus something. So whenever we'd go there, they would have the placemat, which was the zodiac calendar. And I remember every single time someone went to a Chinese place, they would brag about it and bring back that dang placemat and be like, look what I got, look where I went to eat. So that's the main reason I know it. Second reason is because of Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket has a hold on me. Like it has a hold. It's Sunday, right? Yeah, it has such a hold on me. So I know that because obviously that's the premise of Fruits Basket, is the Chinese zodiac trying to free them from their curse, yada yada yada. So yeah, that's really the only reason I know about it. Red envelope thing is only really a gift to family. I don't think non-natives ever do that. Yeah, so I don't know how non-natives would celebrate like Chinese New Year. I know the red envelopes. No, sir, we are not doing osmanthus wine. Oh gosh, I didn't mean to talk to him. No, we're not talk. Actually, Lies, you may have a recipe. I'm standing on your produce, but this is just a power move. Oh no, you're just selling weird stuff. But I know the red envelopes is mostly for the kid, and if you're not married, then you get the red envelopes, because I've seen a bunch of memes where they're like, oh, if you have the red envelope, like whenever you get married, you have to be the ones giving out the red envelope instead of receiving, and all of them are like crying and they're like, no, it's not worth it. But yeah, did you know that the United States is currently suing Hoyoverse for 20? I did see that they were suing Hoyoverse because which it's like, I get it, but at the same time I'm like, it's a gacha game. People need to read, because they need to read stuff. And I get it, but I don't feel bad for people who spend money on it, because I'm like, you can play this. You can play this game not as enjoyably as free to play, but you can. They're not forcing you to buy it. But people were apparently buying. Is it over the loot box one? Because I know they're suing that they didn't have like stats or something on loot boxes, and so they're trying to get like younger audiences to start gambling with the loot box, and it's like false advertising. But also I'm like, what parent is letting their fetus purchase stuff on Genshin Impact? Like that's just poor parenting. Get your shit together at that point. But I did see it popped up on my Instagram, because I have a lot of my feed right now is a lot of Korean variety show type of deal, where they do like the double triple take. They're like like every single time, like whenever they're surprised, or like, oh, so my fiance hates them so much. Then I also got a bunch of like Japanese variety shows too, and just Japanese people in general. And then Chinese has started showing up a lot because of Red Note. And then Genshin is like another one, and crocheting. So I did see it. It popped up on my FYP for that. I also forgot what I was upgrading. Okay, yeah, we're doing that. So yeah, I did see it, but I didn't really like, whenever I see it, I do not look into it a lot. One, because I'm usually busy doing a bunch of other stuff, so I don't like really look into it whenever I see stuff like that pop up on my page. But I will say, do your research. Do your research if you see stuff on the internet. That's also basic knowledge. I'm just too lazy, so whatever I see, I always take with a grain of salt. But yeah, I did see they're getting sued for that. For inspiring gambling and mass spending. See, that's where I'm like, I get it, but also, like I said, gambling. I mean, we have casinos, and I think most people should be just held accountable for their gambling addictions. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have the addiction for gambling. I mean, I like gambling. I like capitalist gambling. It took me a while to stop buying a bunch of blind boxes because the trinkets I have were starting to annoy me. Am I still very tempted to buy a Demon Slayer blind box just to get Shinobu with a freaking flower? Yes. That's besides the point. But anyways, all that to say is that they just need to... I was like, what am I doing? They just need to get it together. Well, we don't have that, but I think I can... could convert it. Let's see, which ones do I have? It's about the same. I have a friend that ended up going to my alma mater, and they invited me to a festival that is happening there. Oh, nice. Like, is it a festival relating to Chinese New Year's or just a random festival? Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think. What would be a random festival? Like a coffee festival? Would that be considered one? That's the one I would go to. Like a milk tea festival. Anyways, that sounds nice though. I've been wanting to go to one, but like there's nothing in my college town. So everything is like 2 or 3 hours away from me to be good, like be in a prime spot. And I hate it. I hate it because like, yeah, that's technically a day trip. I've done it before in high school where I've driven like 2 hours to go to a nice mall and like drove back in the same day. But would I do it again? No. One, because I don't want to spend gas, and also I hate driving. Like, I hate dealing with people when they're driving. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. Let's see. The main problem is it's available to children who can steal their parents' credit card. Yeah, that is the problem. Dang children, they're always the problem. I know that's not the problem, but for me they will always be problems. Yeah, like I said, at that point, that's, to me, like, I know people have varying degrees, but to me, I'm very apathetic towards that topic. Like, if you have children, that's your choice. I am not a fan of children at all. Like, obviously, I'm not gonna, if I saw one on the street, I'm obviously not gonna push them over and, like, spit on them. I'm not that type of person, but I'm not gonna enjoy my time around them. Like, I'll be polite, I'll play, I'll, like, smile, be like, oh my gosh, but as soon as I'm done, I'm like, oh my gosh, no, that's gross, never again, because they're crusty, they're loud, and they're just so annoying to me. But all that to say is, like, it's hard for me to be empathetic because I'm like, you chose to have this life, you chose to have your child. At least teach your child not to gamble. Like, hide your credit cards, teach them not to gamble. That should be pretty self-evident. And like, Genshin is not the worst game because, you know, I don't think there's like a crap ton of fan service. There's not like no fan service, but I think it's like one of the safer ones because there's not like a crap ton of them. And so, yeah, I think it's okay, but it's hard for me to feel bad, and for like people who are like getting mad and they're like, oh my gosh, Hoya's doing this. I'm like, control your crotch, gremlins, please. That's all I ask for in life. That way I could just go like peacefully about my life. Chinese New Year's Festival, they sent me a reel that's like, if your friend's name starts with M, they need to buy you sushi. So I guess I get to get them sushi now. Dang. That's the real reason they're inviting you. is because they're like, you know what? He's gonna buy us sushi. So they're like, they just wanted to be polite, and then they're actually gonna be like, you know what? You know what sounds good? We should go get that now. Also, give me 2 seconds to drink my hot chocolate that's not hot anymore. At this point, it's just chocolate milk, but it's still pretty good. Also, if you're new, this will also, because I'm going to take a break so I can hydrate and do all that fun jazzy stuff, because I could feel my voice starting to sound like I smoke like a pack of cigs, mostly because whenever I ran outside, like, it's still messing with my allergies and stuff, but put that aside for now. Focus, Kit. If you're new, hi, welcome in. My name is Kit, Friday VTuber here on Twitch and YouTube, and I am streaming on both platforms at the same time. We are currently playing Genshin Impact, and I will get back to it after I stop drinking water. But if you like a streamer who never stops talking, any cozy games or gambling games, because I like to gamble, or just any little thing about me, I'd recommend hitting that follow button. We are trying to reach 500 on YouTube and 150 on Twitch, and also YouTube, I'd appreciate it if you could drop a like as well. And thank you, Dante, thank you so much for dropping a follow a minute ago. I really do appreciate it. Also, if you do play Genshin Impact and want free rewards, I would recommend switching over to the purple platform, aka Twitch, because drops are enabled on my stream, and you could get, you know, free primo gems. I think it's not a lot. It's like 30 primo gems just from watching my stream. Although you do have to link your Twitch account with Genshin. I do not remember how to do that. Please do not ask me. But okay, now I will hydrate. Now I will shut up for 2 seconds and hydrate. Dang. I knew I was dehydrated, one, because my water's still like nice and cold and amazing, but I knew I was dehydrated because as soon as I took that first sip, my brain was like, nah, chug it down, because it knows I'm gonna forget to drink water for like the next 4 hours. And so it was like, chug it down, this is what you need, this is what you're gonna do. So yeah, but now I can enjoy my like cold chocolate drink a lot better, because I think that's why I couldn't fully enjoy it, because my body was like, this is not water, this is not what you need to do. Oh my gosh, we should force Kit to play Elden Ring. That would be actually horrible. That would be horrible. I'd be freaking out the whole time. But I say that, I think I'm gonna slowly get myself back into those games, because I used to, surprisingly, I used to be more into a bit combat heavier games than, like, obviously Genshin or Wuthering Waves or cozy games. It's only recently that I've really embraced the coziness, and I'm like, you know what, no thoughts, head empty, we're gonna do mindless exploration, stuff like that. But I'm gonna slowly start getting into that. Whenever my fiance is back, he's gonna order the microphone for me along with a rice cooker. That way I don't have to stand by my stove for 20 minutes to make sure nothing boils over, because my like stove doesn't regulate heat well. But he's gonna order it with my rice cooker. That's where I was going. And that means I will start getting back into Death's Door, Hades 2. We'll be playing those games. I stopped playing Death's Door because, like I told you guys, my headphones that I use for the mic, I don't even use the headphones to listen to the game. I listen to the game through my monitor. So, like, whenever I wear it, it's one ear on, one ear off for that. And so I only use it for the mic. Because, like, my other headsets, computer hates them. That's another story for another time. So he's gonna try to get me a mic that, like, plugs in. I can have it sitting right in front of me, and so I could talk more, because whenever I played Death's Door, oh my gosh, it was the most horrible experience ever. That was the worst, I'm not even kidding, the worst 2 hours of my life, because it was just constant, like, static, and I was like, I cannot do this anymore. So we're definitely gonna wait till that happens, because that's the only reason I've been avoiding that game, because it was a horrible experience. That, like, I wanted to cry, I wanted to, like, tear my ears off. It was that bad. So never again. Never again. And, like, some of the games I own, they are really that bad with it, but it's okay. I also don't think I chose the best. I don't think I chose the best team for this, but it's okay. We'll survive. I'm not here for speed, I'm just here for materials. It's also open world. Actually, on second thought, we'll play it. We'll probably lose it forever. Oh my gosh, no. Elden Ring is probably the easiest to get into compared to previous FromSoft games. See, I like how Zach was like, you know, you should play Elden Ring, but as soon as you realize it was open world, you're like, nope. Me and open world do not mix. We will never progress anything. I will be that person that does all the side quests before doing the actual main quest, like in Infinity Nikki. I've been doing all the dumb side quests instead of the main quest. We don't mesh. That's the thing. It would take her 300 streams to beat it. I mean, that is wishful thinking, Trivy. I think it would take me a full year. I think it would take me a full year to beat it, and even then, I'm not even sure about that. I think even then it would be quite longer, especially because no, lies. I was gonna say I think my fiance like played it. I can't remember if he beat it, but no, I'm thinking of The Witcher because he used to play The Witcher like non-stop. I think it was The Witcher. I wish he was here to tell me that I was wrong, but he was playing one of them non-stop, and he was trying to grind like all the abilities to level 100 or something like that, and it took him a while. He gave up. He gave up because it was taking him that long. He was like, no, I want to play other games, which I mean, valid, but he's a quitter. Shame on him. Okay, let's do that. Well, you only stream like 100 to 150 times a year. Ooh, that is true. Well, no, because if I'm good, minus that 1 week, if I'm good and actually stick to my schedule, what? We have 52 weeks, right? Oh my god. Math is not my forte. 52 weeks. I already have one off. I already know that I'm gonna take 2 weeks off during the summer because that's when our trip is somewhere. So that's 2 weeks, so that's 52, that's 49, and then maybe another week or two, so 47. What's 47 times 3? Someone quick, who's good at math? 47 times 3, how many streams is that in the year? And then, like, you know, if I'm feeling great, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do for 130ish. Dang. Well, you're right. But I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do during spring break, because if I don't go anywhere for spring break, then, like, I have nothing to do. But at the same time, I'm like, because I don't doubt them, like, not having tests, like, right after spring break. I know I have a test, right before spring break, which is unfortunate because that's my birthday, and I don't want to take a test on my birthday, but I do. But I was gonna say maybe I could like stream more than 3 times. Oh, where are they? Maybe I could stream more than like 3 times in a week. But no, if I have a test, I definitely won't, and I will probably be a degenerate binge watching anime like I do. I don't know which one I'm gonna binge watch next, and that's the problem. 141, dang. Honestly, if you get the game on PC, you can maybe get the seamless co-op mod and have someone help you through your journey. Oh my gosh, bless the soul for whoever has to help me during that journey. You guys are going to be progressing. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, Kit, let's get this quest done. Like, let's get it done. I'm here to help you with combat. You're going to turn around, and I'm going to be like in a whole nother region if that's possible. I get so distracted with like shininess and stuff. And give me a couple seconds. I'm attempting to drink my hot chocolate. I just grabbed my mug wrong. No, because that happened in Pal World. Because I remember I streamed Pal World maybe like 4 or 5 times. It wasn't a lot. But whenever I played with the co-op, the amount of times that my... Oh gosh. Oops, I ran out of it. Damn. Oh, what? No, we're leaving. Challenge failed. What happened to challenge ended? Didn't they change that so we didn't feel bad about like quitting? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, whenever I did co-op in the world with my fiance, the amount of times that he had to go and save my dead ass who was just like there lying on the floor, and I was like, I need to get my stuff, because I was following a cute pal that I had seen, and I was like going through. I was just walking about. Yeah, little to say, he was not a fan of me. that whole time. He was like, why can't you just stick to this region or level up or get like better weapons? Because I went with like the most basic weapon, the most basic abilities. But my pals, they were pretty good. They were pretty nice. I remember I like got all of them because obviously you have to like collect them all. It's like freaking Pokemon. You have to collect them all. But for the most part, I got all of them. That I kept the ones that I thought were freaking cute and I wanted them in my life. But that didn't last long. I think I only played Power World for all of like 2 weeks. Also, sorry, I'm trying to pull up my interactive map for Genshin. Let's see if it actually, ooh, it may not be on this one. Is it? Is it on this one? No, it's not on this one. It's on my other account. So, oh well, we're just gonna go in blind. I think I have not explored. I explored this. I don't think I finished exploring that. And then there was a lot in this region. I think there was like a whole underground thing. But yeah, I only played that for a couple weeks, and then I think it's not even because it was bad. I think I actually just forgot that that game was existing. You know what? We have a crap ton. Let's see. You know what? Which is the Arlecchino? What is the Arlecchino quest? I'm gonna do it right here, right now. That way people don't give me crap for having her at level 40 anymore. So if I send her, we gotta do this. We gotta go here. Gotta do prereq quest. Let's do this. Let's get this over with. Honestly, Power World is probably going to be one of the first games I buy on PS5 when I get one. That and Phasmophobia. Yeah, Oh, I was like, what is that sound? I've never heard it, but I hardly ever hear that sound. But thank you, Stormy Sky, for gifting a sub. That's actually really cool. But yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, Power World. Power World, I know they were still doing updates and stuff, so I think that's the main reason we had stopped playing it, because they had run out of like stuff to do and like the story quest or whatever. Because they, like my fiance and his friends, grinded that game, and so I think that's why they kind of gave up on it. What is that? Trivia, what is that face? I have no idea what that freaking what that emote is. I don't know if it looks the same on the Twitch interface, but it, oh no, it's a smiley face. That does not look like a smiley face. No, it looks so creepy. It looks like a demon you would see in your nightmares. Twitch, why did you have this as your smiley face emote? That freaking scared me. And it's like, what is staring into my soul right now? Oh my gosh. New rule. If you're gonna put a smiley face, put a space between the, like, more spaces between the colon and the parentheses, because that is, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be haunted. It looks like, guys, it looks like, oh my gosh, what is it called? It's not Insidious, gosh, Mr. Boogie. It's oh my gosh, I can't remember. It's a horror movie. It's not Insidious. It's a horror movie where they find like these tapes in the attic, and then it has like Mr. Boogie or something like that. He has white face, black eyes. Gosh, they made a second one, but the second one wasn't that good, and it was like a family that moved in. Obviously they moved into a new house, and then they start getting haunted. Then like one of them basically tries to, you know, like gets a family out of here. So that's what it reminds me of. And hello, Stormy Sky. Sinister, yes, that was one of my favorite horror movies of all time. I loved the first one, have not seen the second one, but I was told not to see the second one because it ruins it. So yeah, Power World is doing a Terraria collab. There's a new weapon from Terraria you could get now. Dang, that's cool. And hi, Stormy, welcome in. I think you're having Oh, pause, back up. I hope you're having a good night, and thank you again for gifting the sub. And I think you did subscribe too, so thank you so much for doing that. Also, if you're new, hi, welcome in. My name is Kit, Variety VTuber here on Twitch and YouTube, and we are playing Genshin Impact. We are doing the Arlecchino quest, so I can finally ascend her, upgrade her, and do all that fun stuff for her, and get her actually working for Spiral Abyss in the future. But if you like my nonsensical talking, my 2 brain cells, my outfit, the games I play, anything at all, I'd recommend dropping a follow. We're trying to reach 150 on Twitch and 500 on YouTube. And YouTube, drop a like as well. It really helps. Or a dislike. Honestly, I don't care. Like or dislike. Engagement's engagement, and YouTube does not care. It's great. The Meow Mirror, it shoots cat faces. If I remember right, there's also new pals in the game now. I'm glad I read cat faces correctly, because I almost said something else. But that's interesting. Okay, welcome travelers, oh traversers of dreamscapes. I'm the bell ringer at the intersection clock tower, the guide that welcomes travelers to the eternal city. Let's see. Enjoy more world building, eh? So, valiant guardian, shall we find the eternal city to our left or our right? Wait, you're in character already? Are you sure you're okay? Leaving that aside for now, all the townspeople we ran into on the way over were acting really weird. Do you know what that's about? Why, everyone has gone to Machimo's already. I imagine that they now dwell under the protection of the Sebastos? I'm gonna say Sebastos. We're gonna go with Sebastos. Wow, so in a distance. Oh my gosh, in a distance. In addition to the Dark Lord Remus, now we got Sebastos. This is getting more complicated by the minute. I kind of forgot what the first part of this quest was, because I did it like 4 months ago. So we're gonna play a bit of catch up here. Dark Lord Remus. It would appear that in your journey you have crossed paths with those uncouth barbarians. That is indeed a blasphemous title with which they besmirch the Sebastos. Sebastos? Maybe. That's gonna annoy me. I need to know how that's pronounced. Sebastos, Sebastos. I'm gonna keep going with Sebastos. If I'm wrong, oh well. But Sebasto Remus, our mighty imperator? Imperator. We never learned how to read. Oh, so they're both the same Remus. They are the same person after all. But it is of no consequences. The Sebastos may not be defined by the narrow notions of the tribal mob. Those despicable insects may speak slander as they wish, but the wise, inspired by his noble ideals, will yet come forth in their droves. When the bell of eternity tolls, all that has ever come to pass shall be erased, and all will be reborn, regardless of who they are or where they're from. Be grateful and rejoice. Praise be. Did I walk in on a church? What should we do, Kit? This person sure seems lucid, but the stuff he's spouting is all kinds of whack. You think we've got a sleepwalker here? Maybe he's dreaming. You named me a dreamer? The symptoms do match. Who knows? We could be the ones dreaming. No way. That's impossible. At least we probably aren't. Oh, he's got some red aura here. Dreaming. I certainly... Give me a second. I was drinking water, and it's so cold. The water is so cold. It feels weird whenever it goes down my throat. Anyways, hey you. Uh-oh, he's so cold. Traveler from outside. Halt. Did you hear about the Nintendo lawsuit? Which one? I feel like Nintendo always does a lawsuit, but is it about the Switch 2 leak? I don't even know if that's an actual lawsuit, but I know that's the only Nintendo related news I've heard, is that some leaker showed what the Switch 2 was going to look like, and now whenever everything came out for the Switch 2, like, everyone was like, oh, boo, this guy stinks. So that would be my best guess on the lawsuit. Excellent. You two look completely mentally sound. Finally, a normal person. Seriously, what's going on in this town? Before that, let's get this gentleman somewhere safe. Can't be leaving him lying here, can we? He'll catch a cold. Though the risk of catching a cold may not be the most important thing right now, you still work together with the normal person to move the incoherently rambling bell ringer onto the nearby bench. Ooh, look at that cat. Anyway, allow me to reintroduce myself. Call me Est. Yeah, I'm gonna say Est. I'm a member of the town's Daydream Club. I'm the only member present right now, though. Paimon's Paimon, and she's Kit. Where should we do? Passing adventures, tourists, members of the Special Security and... let's do that one. Members of the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Patrol members, huh? My apologies then, but I fear that at the current juncture, we townsfolk might struggle to cooperate with whatever investigation you're conducting. Hey, best not to impersonate officials, don't you think? Wait, you introduced yourself as Est. We've heard that name before. It was you who brought the bandits into the Dark Lord's castle, was it not? Ah, I see you escaped your life. Fabulous. Huh? What? So you've also... No. We're wide awake. Trust us. We just don't get why everyone's saying all sorts of crazy things. You tell us about how you met and drove the bandits who saw the shattered stone as treasure away outside. As treasure away outside town? Huh? Saw the shattered stones as treasure away outside town. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. Ignore me. Oh, it's them. Nintendo is suing the people who made Palworld over a patent for a game mechanic. Is it for throwing the Pokeball or the Pal Sphere? Right. That's what it's called for Palworld, Pal Sphere. Then yeah, I believe that. It was only a matter of time. I know, like don't get me wrong. I love Pokemon. We all know this. I have Pokemon cards. I have Pokemon little figures, gotchas. I have like 2-3 of the games with me right now. Like, I love Pokemon. I even have 2 versions of Piplup sitting on my computer right now. But the people who are like Pokemon writers, if you get my drift, they were complaining, and they were the ones that are like, you should be sued. Oh my gosh, this is copyright. You guys suck because you can't come up with an original idea. I'm like, calm down. You're just mad Palworld was actually good. But yeah, I remember when that was blowing up on my feed where people were calling out Palworld, they were like, tag Nintendo now so they can start the lawsuit. It was crazy, and I was like, you guys need to calm down. But I believe it. I believe it, but I thought they couldn't. Because it's not like an original concept, and like many games have done the capture the monster thing or whatever. But is this like a newer lawsuit, or is this an older one? Because I thought they tried suing before. I could be wrong. And I just read everything as they were trying to get them to sue. It's dumb. It just feels like Nintendo trying to eliminate competition. Oh, yeah. Definitely. They need to stop making like new world like Pokemon regions. Like Scarlet Violet, I never finished it. Shocker. But, I mean, it was good. I liked playing it. I don't think it was the best Pokemon game ever. It didn't hit home like Heart Gold and Soul Silver did, or like Pearl and Diamond did for me. Like, that's when I played. So those are like my favorite of those series. I think they should make more Pokemon Ranger games. Those are the superior Pokemon games. Pokemon Rangers. I liked it. The first one I did was the time one, whenever you have to like fight Dialga and stuff. I freaking love that one. I cried at that one. Shocker, I cried at it. But yeah, that one, they should make more. I wanted to buy the one that came out on Switch, but it's still very expensive. It's super expensive, and I played the demo until I couldn't play the demo anymore, and it was very sad whenever it was like, buy the game already, stop. And I was like, dang. Where to begin? The legend of the Faded Castle has never been a secret. Adventurers just like them come by looking for it every once in a while. And whether it's because the impressions the name Golden Troop conjures up is nothing more than poetic imagery, or because the castle was built millennia ago, it's more likely than not that nothing of value remains there now. But would they ever listen? Of course not. No sooner had I brought them over to the ruins in the mountain than they began destroying statues and stuffing them into boxes like people possessed. I could not stop them alone, so I went back to town to get help. I never imagined I'd find nothing but dazed stares and mad ramblings all around. It was like everyone had fallen under some hypnotic spell. The Daydream Club has researched hypnosis before, but something like this is far, far beyond the capabilities. My hypothesis is that something abnormal has occurred within the ruins. According to the records, actually, why are we the only ones not affected? Interesting. Most interesting. Perhaps we can find a solution in the ruins. Maybe we can find treasure in the ruins. Why don't you wait here, us? Leave the adventuring to us. If you come too, you might get turned into a golem. Oh, is that your cat? So cute. Okay, what is with the ground in Genshin? No, though the fellow who studied hypnoticism, yes, maybe, would say that they are creatures with keen senses. How odd. That collar pendant. I could swear I've seen that accessory before. Is it gonna start talking to us? It ran off. Anyway, ignoring the cat question for now, we should still go to the ruins first and have a look. Say, Est, how can we get there? The ruins? The mountain behind the town. Just so happens to be in the exact direction the cat ran off to. Heh, kitty cat. Kit, are you sure you're okay? Things are pretty murky right now. Take extra care. You too, alright? We'll be back, don't you worry. Look, see, be proud, we're slowly advancing the story. Also, if you're new, hi, welcome in. My name's Kit, variety VTuber here on Twitch and YouTube. I'm streaming both at the same time. We are playing Genshin Impact, which, if you don't know what it is one of the most popular gacha games ever to be out right now. I say that, but then Infinity Nikki's out too, and then a bunch of other stuff. But it's fun. I like it. I think it has a really good story. But if you like anything about me, never ending talking games I play, outfit, voice, I don't care. I'd appreciate if you drop a follow. We're trying to reach 500 on YouTube and 150 on Twitch. And if you're on YouTube as well, please, please, please drop a like. Actually, drop the please. Just do it. Do it. You know you want to. But let me. Oh, it's gonna attack me as soon as I was like, it's gonna attack me as soon as I do something. Let me read the comments real quick. Scarlet and Violet were fun, but had a lot of potential. I was lucky enough not to encounter any bugs. I did encounter one bug, and honestly, I couldn't stop laughing about it. Like, I thought it was the funniest thing ever. But the only reason I did not finish Scarlet and Violet as fast as I have with the other games is because it was open world. So because it's open world, you could best bet I did everything but the story quest. My Pokédex was like, it was pretty decent. I had like two or three gym badges when I stopped. But at least with the OG games, they had enough to where I can focus and be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do and stuff. And like, there's not a lot of side adventuring. Like, yeah, you can find Pokeballs, so it'd give you the Poketech gear. You could do the little tapping thing and it'd tell you where it's at. That would be the one thing that would distract me, but everything else is pretty much where I could like kind of do the tunnel vision and get the game going. So yeah, but I got one bug where it was where I was riding the, what is it called? The Cyclozar, I think is what it is. And it was a wonky. The one I'm sad I never got was the Diglett glitch. Oh my god. Or sorry, the Wiglet one. The Wiglet glitch. I'm sad I never got that because if you know, you know. And the amount of memes I saw, I wanted to do it and like get it to where I can have it on my Switch because I just wanted to laugh. That's all I wanted to do was laugh at it. But it unfortunately never came true for me because it knew my intentions. Oh, look at it, ready to fight me. Zhongli, what are you still talking about? Let's get your thingy broken. Come on, get that. I would love if my thing didn't go. Get that there. Bum, 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 bum. There you go. Fun. I'm hoping Legends ZA will be good, especially with the Mega Evolution coming back. Ooh, that's the new one, right? I think they released like a trailer or a teaser about it, but I can't like fully remember what it was. And so but I remember seeing like the teaser of it where they're like, oh, I can't describe it. I'm really bad. Just trust me. I saw something. I can't describe it. It looks like futuristic-esque type of deal whenever I saw it, but I don't think that's the same one. I'm sorry, guys. Maybe in the future I will get better at describing things. Just stick with me. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, ow. I hit my elbow. Your valor would not know shame. Even should I... Oh, hold on. Your valor would not know shame. Even should it stand in the company of the Massachusetts hunters of old. And guys, okay, off topic, but remember how I said I would give random names that I knew was not the name of the character, and I couldn't remember the second one because I called Cappuccino. I will forever call him Cappuccino. The other one I couldn't remember was Arlecchino. How could I forget about that? I freaking called her Arlecchino every single stream for like a week, but I could not remember that. And then my fiance told me after stream, he was like, oh, by the way, you're thinking of Arlecchino when you used to call her Articuno. I was like, wow, fake fiance. He didn't even tell me on stream. He would have been a savior, but I get it because he can't show. I think yesterday he said, oh, he told me that I popped up on his YouTube shorts. He was like, yeah, you actually popped up on my YouTube shorts. And I was like, whoa. And then he was like, I didn't stay though. And I was like, wow, fake. Because he was like going on a rabbit hole. But yeah, look at me popping up on shorts. If I'm on your shorts, hi. Anyway, whoa, it's a rare shiny cat. We've seen a whole lot of strange things on our journey. Even so, a glowing talking cat? I would suppose it still makes the rare list. One such as I shall not dwell on being called a strange thing. O chosen champion, Kit and Paimon, the time has come for true heroes such as ye to step forth. Come with me onto the ancient kingdom of the deep seas. You must still the chaotic symphony, if we are to save the lost souls. Is this also part of the world building too? Could it be like one of Yae Publishing House's novels? The ones with the he was our champion in the last life, but only he inherited the memories kind of plot. Speaking of, just who are you? Must I start from the beginning? Very well. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to say that. Oranides of Oranopolis is my name, a spirit keeper of the ancient realm. Oh, what nits of the where now? What a tongue twister. Paimon's just gonna call you Osa for short. That's close enough, right? What do you think? So far, we only have a single teaser, the Luminos redevelopment plan. We're going back to Kala's. Oh, I think that's the one I saw then. I think that's the one I saw. It might have not been futuristic and more of a blueprint. I will tell you in Discord. Which one I saw, because now after I end stream, I'm going to go on like a rabbit hole thing and like trying to figure out what the heck I saw. Or maybe it was a dream. I was off topic. Let me finish this and then I'll go on to one of the dreams that I don't know if it was real life or an actual dream, and I'm still very confused about it. But pause. Hold up. We'll get to that in a second. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. It appears that I cannot command this body as I wish, to the extent that bestial behavior may even overbear me from time to time. If only from the beginning I could only have... Ahem. As the two of you can see, the boundaries between past and present have begun to blur thanks to the influence of the chaotic symphony. It is for this reason that I too have awoken, for now the affected area is yet small. The inhabitants of Petrichor have had their souls taken away. They exist in the maddened dreamlike state because the symphony has temporarily granted them identities and memories to fill the void left behind. It is as if a vessel filled with pure water has had its content replaced with wondrous wine. An apt description, considering that those are memories of ancient histories gifted by the symphony. I mean, if my body water was wine, I mean, that would be a fun time. Probably wouldn't be here for a while, but I'd be here for a good time at least. Paimon, let Paimon think. So what you're saying is that the townspeople, Petrichor, have had their souls stolen, and then their bodies have been possessed? Ugh, that sounds super scary. You said that the affected area isn't very large yet? That is correct, Kit. Of course, eventually, even the Court of Fontaine will be consumed if the chosen hero cannot restore harmony to the chaotic melody. Nothing else for it. I'm the hero after all. Yeah, alright then, let's go. Lead the way. Thank you so much. The road to the ancient realm lies beneath the spring you see before you. I really cannot read. Pause, hold on. I think it's because I'm thinking of that story I'm going to tell you guys. I have caused the seal on the hidden path to manifest. Next, I shall activate the device that maintains the seal. Ooh, big stretch. Big yawn. There we go. Now then, help me retrieve the harp string, and I shall thus be able to break the seal and open the way. Gotta do the signature hand out, palm up thing. Now then, let us go unto the fated castlum of gold. A fated golden cast? Asked mentioned something about the legend of the fated castle too, right? Are we talking about the same, about these ruins? Nay. These are but scraps on the surface. The true castle lies deeper underwater. You should know much more than the cats in town, huh? You compare me to the cats in town? Follow closely and try not to get lost then. Wow, he just jumped down. Can cats swim? Damn, Paimon's out here offending everyone. I wonder if I go in, if it's gonna make me do the quest like right away. Oh, wrong way. Okay, come on, let's dive down. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. Oh, actually, they don't say anything underwater, so I could just leave there. Let's just stare at Navia, guys. But unfortunately, I have to do this. Give me a second. We can do this. Bam, beautiful. There we go. Just chatting, because I said I wasn't going to stream a lot today because I need to get on the schedule that I'm going to have 8 a.m. exams every single Monday for 14 weeks. So I am going to try to end stream around like 9:30 the latest. That way I can go back to studying and doing all of my dying for school afterwards. But before I go, let me tell you the story about the dream that I couldn't tell was a dream, and I just remembered it whenever my fiance and I were driving back from Starbucks, and I was telling him that I wanted to go to a sandwich shop because I wanted a sandwich and soup, right? But then I was like, oh, I can't remember like the last time I went here. And so I was trying to remember, and I vividly remember going there with like 2 of my friends, and one having their laptop on like near the window because they were charging it, and we were at another table, and like this memory seems so fresh in my mind. Could have happened last week, and I was like, yeah, like I was with so and so, and we were here, and like all 3 of us were here to study. And I was like, wait, I haven't been studying in a while, like since August was when I started studying. And like it seemed so fresh in my mind. I was like, wait, when was that? So now I'm so confused on whether this happened like years ago or if I dreamt it, and I still do not know. I still do not know whether I dreamt it or it was IRL. And I like, if I think about it too much, it kind of freaks me out because, like, have you guys ever had a dream that vivid? Like, I could tell you like our conversation, like that we moved to the counter because she kept having to go back and forth. So we're like, oh, we'll just study at the counter. But I was like, yeah, this just happened like pretty recently. And I was like, wait, no, because I have not seen them in like 3 years because one of them's in Japan right now teaching, and like the other, I don't know what she's doing. And I was like, what? I haven't even been studying like school or anything for 3 years. So, now I'm gonna try to forget that I even remembered that or even dreamt that, because if I, like I said, if I think too much about it, it just kind of drives me crazy because I don't know which one it is. But yeah, let me read the comments and then I will go on another spiel. Off the top of my head, I can think of two things that I'm looking forward to this year: Legends, ZA, and Final Fantasy X, Dead by Daylight. Or wait, no, Final Fantasy, no. No, I can't read. Five Nights at Freddy's 10. Wait, no. Five Nights at Freddy and Dead by Daylight. It took me 3 tries, but I think I finally got it. Wait, does that mean they're doing a collabs? And good night, Rance. I hope you have a lovely night. But while I'm waiting for Zach to potentially respond to my, I don't even know what to call that. If you have not already, and like the games I play, my outfit, my voice, my never-ending talking, general vibe of the stream, I definitely recommend hitting that follow button. Again, we are trying to reach 500 on YouTube, 150 on Twitch, and if you have not already, YouTube, definitely please drop a like it or dislike. Like I said, I don't care which one you do. Engagement's engagement to YouTube side, but I will be live again next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Again, I think I updated the times on YouTube and Twitch, but I will be streaming at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time on Friday and Saturday, and 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, with a shorter stream on Sunday. So instead of 3 hours, we're only doing an hour and a half, which is unfortunate. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate anyone who did follow and sent gifted subs, all that wonderfulness. I can't even remember the other actions. Dropped a like, followed, gifted subs, subscribed, whatever you did. I really do appreciate you guys, and I hope I see you on Friday so I can hold you verbally hostage for 3 hours. I do not know what we're playing. I need to make up my mind about that pretty soon. But as usual, I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you guys are.